Welcome to the first ever edition of the Deathmatch. The rules are simple. You've got 3 minutes to prove yourself right, or at least the other person wrong. We have our first contestant here, Adam 2020, who came all the way from Fort Worth.
Indeed.
So maybe one of our more local fans here. Well, I think the rules have been laid out. I believe it's go time.
It's going to be magical.
Indeed.
Fight!
Alright, so the first thing is exclusives. You think the PlayStation 3 has no exclusives? We have Metal Gear Solid coming out next week. It's going to be extraordinary. Right after that, we got Final Fantasy 13 coming out next year.
All right, let me just stop you right there.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got the Metal Gear series, which is a good series. Don't get me wrong.
It's amazing.
This is true. But you start throwing in games like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, now you're really talking about niche market. Granted, there are a lot of people that play Final Fantasy and all the other types of RPGs, but it's still kind of a fill-in-the-slot type of demographic. If they're not playing Final Fantasy, they'll play some other RPG.
Alright, the PlayStation 3 covers all fields. With racing, we have Gran Turismo.
Oh, well,
amazing.
So does the Xbox 360, and even to a degree, the Wii.
What are you talking? What game on the 360 is amazing?
Project Gotham Racing.
It's not amazing. I disagree. Gran Turismo.
That's matters of taste. That's matters of taste.
Fair enough. Then we have God of War 3. Hasn't been announced yet, but we all know it's coming, and it will be a PS3 exclusive.
Right now, all you're giving me is just that there are a lot of great games there, which, again, I'll agree, there are some neat games that are out for it. There are a couple, but you can't sell a console purely on the fact that, hey, we've got some games that might come out eventually one day, maybe.
Did your beard tell you to say that? Is that what it did?
Oh, very funny. Personal attacks. Go on.
Okay, go on. Also, the Blu-ray DVD player. Obviously, the HD DVD player lost. If you bought an HD DVD player for your Xbox 360, now you have a $200 paperweight.
That is true, but you're also getting the Blu-ray player for the Xbox 360 coming out fairly soon.
How much is it going to cost?
That's undisclosed at this point in time, but
it's going to be extra, and it's not included already.
That's true, but if I wanted to play a Blu-ray DVD, first off I need to make sure that I have a really kick-ass TV or something along those lines. A lot of people don't. A lot of people still are on standard definition or they're on a lower-end high-def TV, which again, if you want the full capabilities of Blu-ray, you've got to have a kick-ass TV. So again, it's one of those things where you got to buy the console, and then you got to buy the TV, and you got to have the special cable for it, so on and so on and so on, when all I really want is just a thing that plays games.
Fair enough, but they're looking towards the future, and the future Blu-ray is going to end up phasing out regular DVDs and HD DVDs.
This is debatable. I really do think that there's something that's going to come along and phase out Blu-ray before it really catches on.
But that is yet to be proven. Yet to be proven.
Right, but so does the fact that Blu-ray is going to take over DVD. We don't know that yet. You still really haven't sold me on why the PS3 itself, as a gaming console, is superior.
All right, fair enough. Oh, sorry. Wow.
Having some problems, are we?
There's different colors.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm surprised you haven't been throwing things at me like it's got 16 billion processors in it, or OMG the polygons.
Nobody cares about processors. Everybody cares about exclusive games. You know, it's moving forward towards the future with gaming. You know, everybody says the 360 has all these great exclusive games. The only one they can really hang their hat on is Halo.
Well, I don't think a console can be sold on the fact that it's got exclusives.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to say the winner is Geoff. You did not convince him, and you had to resort to personal attacks. Personally, I think when you resort to personal attacks, that means you've already lost.
Oh, snap. Well, Adam 2020, thank you so much for being our first Deathmatch-E. It was a pleasure arguing with you, but I think you may have to come back again and resort to a different type of attack style. Maybe get some drunken boxing in there. Well, until next time, I'm Geoff Sexiness, and this has been Deathmatch.
And you loved it.